What's poppin'? My name is Richie, and today we have a new update, update 15.30. And yes, it is finally time. We got new devices, and we got a lot of other cool stuff. And with that being said, let's quickly jump over everything that is new. Let's go right into it. Alright, so we finally got 3 devices in one update. Technically, it's only 2 new devices and 1 which is a rework. But let's quickly go over everything that is new here. Let's start out with the highlights, I would say. So we have a new device, which is the endgame device. So this device is a very simple device. It looks a little bit complicated, but it's actually, all it does is basically ends the game if the player wants it to, or like if the creator wants it to. So all you can do in here, so if we go to the easy settings, you can see it's very simple. The winning team is obviously the winning team, the activating team, or you can even choose a team here. And then all you have to do is activate it to a channel. So you can set that up like here. Just set up to one channel here, and then set it up to channel 1 as well here as well. And then it basically ends the game. And cool things about this device is that you can even add like custom callouts and stuff like that. You can have a bunch of cool settings in here, but it's not too complicated. It's a very simple device and it has one job basically. Yeah, that's very simple. And the next device is the checkpoint. Obviously, for all the Death Run creators, this is the must-have. We finally have a prop checkpoint. You don't have to place these horrible spawn plates here anymore, like these very outdated ones, which finally basically all of the devices have now a prop version, but the checkpoint was obviously missing, so now we finally have the checkpoint as well. Should be the same settings in here as well. You can also have the option to reactivate and activate the VFX, so that is sound and obviously visuals. And same thing as in the plate device, but you can obviously move it around and you can place it wherever you want. Up next is, I think, one of the highlights for a lot of people, and that is the creative booth. Finally, up next is probably one of the highlights for most of the people, and that is the phone booth from the Party Royale Island, finally in creative, which is super cool. You can change your outfits, but you can only do it if you enter the game. So if we start the game here, you can see that we actually have to start the game to actually enter this. And also currently there's a little bit of a bug, so you can see I can change my outfit, so I can go here. Let's just take him, it's whatever. And if we want to get out, it is a little bit buggy, and you kind of have to, like, I don't know, get bugged out. So hopefully that's getting fixed soon, but it works, so it's working properly, as you can see. And obviously that is very cool. Up next is something for the competitive players. The lever action shotgun finally got added to the game. You can now find it in all variants, which you could also find in the BR mode. So you can have them just as usual in your maps. You can put them in. I think it's pretty cool that they put them in like after the first update. So basically we don't have it in, and then they put it in after the first update, which I think is okay. I mean, they could just put it in like from the beginning, but whatever. And that's basically all the stuff that got added new to the game, all the new devices / new items that got added. But there's also one new setting, which I think personally is pretty cool. And it's if you go into your settings, go to Island and your settings, you can scroll all the way down and you can see a new option over here, which is called Start with Pickaxe. And that basically, as the name says, disables your pickaxe if you start the game. So if you set it to yes, and obviously you have the pickaxe, and if you set it to no, you don't have it. I can quickly show you this. If we start a game here, you can see that we now have this little hand icon here, and I think this is something pretty cool, especially for like if you don't want to have a pickaxe. Obviously it's not fitting for every game mode, and it's super cool. We can also quickly show you this device here. So if you jump on here, game ends, and it also says the costume. Wow, very cool. So that is something super cool. It is nothing too special, right? It is nothing, not a huge update. There's no like really cool new device. Obviously the endgame device is a very new device. This one is obviously just a checkpoint. The phone booth is very cool, but still, like, you cannot really do anything else with it besides of changing in creative. And obviously the shotgun, also very cool. I tried it out. You could not get the new weapons in BR, but that was obviously expected. And yeah, that is basically all we got in this update. It is not the biggest update by any means. There's no new galleries. For whatever reason, it shows the recently added lazy links gallery. But yeah, there's no new galleries. There's no new stuff. Obviously, there's some leaks, so we can see what we get in the next couple of weeks. Probably we're gonna get some tiny galleries, updates, whatever. But yeah, that is all. It is super simple, super cool stuff. And I will see you guys back in the next video. Bye.